Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. Khabib has came out and broken his silence on being replaced with Kevin Lee in his interim title fight versus Tony Ferguson. And damn, it's not a good look, man. Not to me. I mean, if you're a diehard Khabib fan, fuck yeah, it's something. At least he broke his silence. But to me, it feels like he's playing the victim a little bit. I don't know if he's playing the victim or if he really believes he's the victim here. But I honestly, just being objective, I don't feel like he's the victim. Just because of UFC 209, how that played out, and not even the tiramisu. I'm not even talking about the tiramisu here. Just how it played out with, he went rogue, as Dana White said, and didn't go to the UFC doctors, and he's the one that missed weight, so it made the fight not happen. So then they give you, 6 months, however long it took to recover and, go through his religious ceremony. And now they said, okay, we're still going to give you the fight. We didn't let Tony Ferguson fight anybody else for this title. We could have had Michael Johnson and Tony Ferguson fight for the interim title that night. But we told him we'll let him fight, but not for the title. We saved the title fight for Khabib, and all we're asking is, can we do it 1 month earlier? Because we really need a title fight for UFC 216. UFC 217 is already stacked, so we just need to move a big fight from UFC 217 over to 216 1 month earlier. Is that cool with you guys? Tony Ferguson's like, fuck yeah, let's fucking do it. I don't care if it's UFC 216. I don't care if it's a fight night. I don't care if it's a motherfucking Fox card. I don't care if you can put me on motherfucking Invicta. I'm just saying, Tony Ferguson will fight you anywhere for that title. Khabib's team is saying, oh, well, actually, we need an extra month. Khabib had surgery in April. It was a minor surgery, and it went well, but we need an extra month. We can only fight at Madison Square Garden. We can't do UFC 216. And so my question is, are you still recovering from your surgery? Actually, my dog Aaron Burrell said he's seen Khabib fucking looking like a monster hitting pads. So if you're already training for the fight, then why can't you do it at UFC 216? Why can't you fight at UFC 216 if you're already training like a monster? If you're already recovered from your surgery, what are you saying? You just want a full training camp? That's not how it worked. That's why Jose Aldo missed his opportunity, because they said, all right, Jose Aldo, Conor's opponent fell out. Are you willing? Do you want that rematch now or not? And he was like, oh, no, I need a full camp. And so then now Conor's off doing his thing. Jose Aldo's, probably never going to get to fight Conor McGregor again because he wasn't able to step up right then. Now it's Khabib's turn. Bro, I was saying bro, but I'm saying that's what the UFC saying. Like, bro, we're going to let you fight for the title. We've been saving the title for you. Can you do it at UFC 216? No, I can only do it at 217. It's like, dude, this is your opportunity. You got to seize this. That's what you would be saying if it was any other fighter. So I understand we got Khabib fan. Khabib time. Well, it's not Khabib time, but I know, Khabib's undefeated. So you have to respect that. He's undefeated, and he's the #1 ranked fighter. But with his inactivity, you kind of have to, see, you got to be fine with UFC 216. But Khabib, what he said, he kind of feels like he's the victim here. This is what he had to say. He said, this whole situation is not going to affect me. Or if someone thinks that this whole situation is going to affect me somehow, he's wrong. I never get anything in my life easy, and don't even expect the easy way. It is what it is. We moving forward. And so, all I say, if you don't care, why should we? He said, if you think this is going to affect me, you're wrong. Well, it don't affect us either. I'm actually a little, it affects me in a good way. It's like, I want to see Khabib get the fight because he's undefeated, because he's been at the #1 rank for so long, and because I want to see him versus a legit #1 contender. That's what I want to see, Khabib versus a #1 contender. We haven't got to see that yet, but at the same time, fucking, the inactivity, it's like when Dominic Cruz, he was inactive. He's one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time, but with the inactivity, bro, we got to take this belt up off you for a second. So, Khabib, man, this isn't good. This is not good. I don't know what he's going to do now. He's saying, his team said he's only fighting for the title or fighting Conor. So it's like he's going to be waiting out possibly another fucking low-key fucking 4 to 5, 6, 7 months before that happens. because if Tony Ferguson wins the belt or Kevin Lee wins the belt, they're going to be fighting Conor McGregor most likely in December. Then after that, if Conor wins, who knows what he's doing next? He might go fight Paulie McNoodles, and then what, are you going to fight for another interim title? Or who knows? Conor might want to go back down and fight Max Holloway. What are you going to do? Wait another 6 months until he does that? What if he gets hurt in a fight? Dude, if you're only going to fight for the title or fight Conor, we might not see Khabib for another year and a half. Knows how that shit plays out, is going to play out. Who knows what's going to happen? What if fucking Tony Ferguson or Kevin Lee beat Conor McGregor and they want to go become a two-weight champion? What if the whole weight division's changed by then, dude? With so much shit shaking and moving and shaking in the UFC, the whole fucking foundation, we don't know what's gonna happen. We could be having a whole new fucking 4 weight classes in two years from now, by the time Khabib comes back, if he's waiting on a title or the Conor. So this is fucking, I don't think this is good enough from Khabib as far as, you know, a response, breaking his silence and responding. You know, I'm going to read it again because it rubs me the wrong way. If someone thinks that whole situation is going to affect me somehow, he's wrong. So you don't care? You know what I'm saying? If you don't care, why should we? He said, I never get anything in my life easy, and I don't even expect the easy way. It is what it is. That kind of, you know, that sounds like Tyron Woodley a little bit. You know, I've never got anything easy. I've always kept my head down and just kept working. But you know, I feel like if they pushed me a little more, and you know, it's not, I don't know. To me, I mean, you might disagree with that right there. I'm fine with that. That's not the whole moral of the story. But it feels like the victim there, you know. I mean, even if he believes he's the victim, that's what it seems. And with the way things have been going, with pulling out of UFC 209 and, you know, not being able to fight at 216, I'm going to end it with that right there. That's my biggest thing. Like, why can you not fight at UFC 216? His team said because of the surgery. But if you're already training hard, so maybe, okay, if the surgery was in April, did he not recover? Maybe he just recovered like last month, and he's only had 1 month to train. What, did he just recover like 2 weeks ago and he's only had 2 weeks to train? I don't know. But so if he's hitting pads like a monster, you know, right now, it seems like you should be able to prepare for a fight from now to October. If you're already hitting pads like a monster, you got 2 months to train. What do you want, a 3-month training camp? I don't understand what's going on here. It's not clicking. It's not making sense. You know, maybe if they were saying he's injured right now and he's going to be ready to train in 2 weeks, but then he's not going to have a full camp. It's like, you can't tell me, you know, when the title's on the line, bro, you got to seize that opportunity, and that's just what it is. So it is what it is, man. My bad if I fucking rambled and said some stupid shit on there as far as my opinion goes, but yeah, that's the fact, man. It is what it is, man. You gotta take the opportunity and seize the opportunity when it's there. You know, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Hey, I can fuck up my leg. Fuck you, time man, dude. Hit me up in the comments. I'm out. What do you call a kid with no arms, no legs, and an eye patch? Names.